Right, hello. Hopefully my mic is good. I'm not sure though, based on the levels. Oh, lovely, it works. Okay, so eating breakfast. Oh, I'm silly. I've loaded up Manchester Airport and all that, but I haven't turned off the AI, which is a bit silly, isn't it? I'm surprised they don't know where to park. But what? Oh, does that mean that means we're loading the game, right? Actually, I hope it doesn't, because that means if I do that, it'll go wrong, won't it? So, it's display, yeah, traffic. I forgot to turn the traffic off. So obviously, for the VFR flying we were doing yesterday, we needed the traffic to be on. But now we're doing Vatsim. We want the traffic to be off. So I've got the desktop audio on for you guys there, but I'll probably just be sitting here with the plane at the moment. And actually, let's just quickly get the ground power sorted, so I can get the APU off. That's it. That's all I want to do. So this plane can sit here, just completely still, until I've sorted all this out. So yeah, today we're doing 2 flights, obviously Manchester down to Belfast, and then Belfast down to Stansted. So that's the plan. So where's Simbrief? There it is. So today we are FR 5881. No, not Ryanair, FR, and then 5881. We're leaving from EGCC, and we're going to... I've flown to Belfast Airport more than anywhere else, I think, and I can't remember what EGAA, that's it. No, I accidentally put EHAA. There it is. Lovely. We're using a 737. It'll be EIFOB, and the cruise altitude is 25. No, not cruise altitude, sorry, cruise profile. Just check. So passengers, we have 172. So that's just full on Simbrief. Passengers, we have cargo. We round 1.8. It's rounding up. Check the stuff. I think obviously Manchester having 2 runways, so have a look. EGCC 19. So it's definitely one of the 2-3 runways. But I don't know which one. Let's check the chart. I suspect normally I think it's 2-3 right. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2-3 right somehow. I don't know why, I just think it's 2-3 right. But I'll put in 2-3 right. They have the same SIDs pretty much, but yeah, they have the same SIDs anyway. It doesn't seem to matter. But obviously we'll be given our SID anyway, so it doesn't matter what we put in. So I'll put in this one here because it has a SID. There's no SIDs when landing. No stars, I mean, no stars when landing. I would use the same one being given, but I want to have a departure at Manchester. Altitude, this is recommending 248. That seems slightly too high for me. I'll see. And our call sign is Ryanair. Where is it? Ryanair 16 Juliet Romeo. No, that's... our call sign is Ryanair 16 Juliet Romeo, was that? Yes, got that right. Somehow. And that's everything filled out, so I need to click on here. I need to click Generate OFP, which should give me one. I'm going to try doing speech on the ATC today. I have got a little notepad, so I'm going to use that. Just need a pen, actually. Need a pen. It's planned optimum flight level. This thing's 220. I'm always going to do a sim brief on that one, because generally sim brief is much more accurate. Right. There's a pen. Right, after carrying my headset halfway across the room to find a pen, I have a brief on that one, because generally sim brief is much more accurate. Right. I can hear myself walking in the stream. It's actually quite funny. I just want to make sure the audio is fine now. Right, after carrying my... Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, so after carrying my headset and all that, I found a pen. Let's hope it works. So I'm not going back over there. It does work. Good. Because apparently writing down your instructions from ATC is good because it helps me read it back. So, well, we'll see on that one. Obviously, I'm pretty bad at reading back instructions, so... This ground control here has been online for 7 hours and 50 minutes. That is nuts. How can you be online for so long? So we've got all our things from Sim Brief, so... I think before we do anything else, we'll set up the plane a little bit, make sure everything's on that needs to be on. So, literally just the pro peats and the emergency lights. And set this up to 220. That's all we need to do for now. And then I need to request clearance on ground. So, ground is on 121.85. Oh, also they have got an ATIS as well. It says there, ATIS on 121.97. So 121.97. Information Tango we have, so I've written that down.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 15, 2.5. Altimeter 2, niner 2. ILS, runway 5. Right, ILS, runway 5.
Well, unfortunately, because this is the... I forgot, because this is the ATIS of... Based on winds, I'm going to put 23 right /L, because that's obviously what they use. So shame I don't have a good voice ATIS, isn't it? But we'll switch over there now. Well, it's because I wasn't on Vatsim. Maybe that made a difference, I don't know. Well, let's just put everything into Vatsim first. Actually, no, I want to connect. My call sign is Ryanair 16 Juliet Romeo. We are a B737. I'm just wondering why it's still in the start capture. I wanted to get the display capture up. Oh well, it's up now. I accidentally put 737. Connect. I'm in flight plan. So, we're departing from EGCC, and we're on our way to EGAA. Alternate is Dublin, which seems suitable. Departure time, this thinks, is 7:20 Zulu. I'm going to put 7:30 Zulu. That sounds a bit more accurate. Time in the air today should be 40 minutes. Cruising at 220. And that's our route there. So I'll make sure I put that in. I've only just realised it's the 20th. Oh dear. Meaning it's the 20th, it means my AirAC cycle's out of date and I haven't updated it. It shouldn't matter because it's only one cycle out of date, but fingers crossed. And then one hour. Actually, no, it's fine because my sim brief is still running on the old AirAC as well because I haven't updated that either. They're only on the same AirAC, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to do all that. It's a massive faff, that. Okay, so 410 should be our cruise speed. So, I can file that. That's been filed. So, I'll just start putting all the information into the little FMC down here. So, fuel, we have 5124. None in the centre tank then. Nope. Oh, payload. Oh, obviously it will tell me now, nav data out of date. I expect that. I don't think though if I update it now it will be in the same. So I'm going to leave it. And I forget, that's my pen falling off. I forget this thing has the ultimate best thing in the world, and that's that it has. Unfortunately, no, this FMC down here doesn't have that. I forgot that isn't the FMC. I did the payload with the FMC. There are 172 on board today, so not quite full there. In terms of cargo, we had 1.7, didn't we? So it was like, so in each that's 850. So we're 72% loaded, so pretty heavy. I'm going to close the door quickly and then get GSX started. So boarding. I can't remember what gate we were at even. Like, what gate did I spawn in at? It wasn't the same gates, I don't think. It's not giving me information on the other airports, unfortunately. Ground info, Terminal 3, it stands 56 to 58, it's just telling me that. No, 46 to 58. I'm not at any of those stands. This recommends Menzies. I can't remember what stand I even spawned. Oh, there you go. It's helpfully right there. 53 I spawned in at. I don't know how to operate the jetway. I would if I knew. And then we need to put in on this one now all the info about the flight. So we want this to be in the FMC, and then init ref. We're at EGCC gate 53. It does recognise that, good. I'm going from EGCC to EGAA FR5881. They want me to open the doors. To be fair, in real life they never use Airstare anyway with Ryanair, so.
Good morning. Thank you.
And now I can actually start using that.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. How are you?
Right, so TCAS don't need until later.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
I'll try the 8s one more time now.
Hello. Thank you.
Is it still just going to give me this?
18101, threshold QFE 992 hectopascal, acknowledge receipt of information. Whiskey, flying aircraft type on first contact.
Information whiskey.
Whiskey 50650, authorized, runway news 23 right, contact level 565, surface wind 190, 8 knots, varying between 120 and 230 degrees, visibility 10 kilometer or normal, standard 1,900 feet, temperature +18, dew point +15, change 1001, threshold QFE 992 hectopascal, acknowledge receipt of information, whiskey, flying aircraft.
Information whiskey, so. Actually, no, it's not ground we're looking for. We're looking for delivery now. 121.7. Right, we need to request clearance now.
Hello.
I think they've gone offline again because they're not registering. Oh, they've gone offline already, so it's... Ground is 8.5, so I'll put that in there. It's registering as active, so...
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Right.
Hello. Thank you.
I just sneezed.
Morning.
Morning.
You know what, let's just use text only anyway. Because I have a feeling it's going to go wrong
I'm right
otherwise.
next to her. Thank you.
How are you?
Honestly, I keep sneezing. It's not nice.
Hello.
Hay fever's not nice.
Welcome aboard.
Oh man. Okay, right. Requesting IFR clearance to
Hello.
Belfast Elder Grove.
Hello. How are you?
Information whiskey.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Type B738.
Hello. Thank you.
And
Hello.
QNH 1011.
Welcome aboard.
So I put that there. I might not get a reply. I'm starting to wonder if I will get a reply, you know. Because this controller doesn't seem active. But we'll see.
Hello.
There you go. Squawk. Squawk 3263. So I need to put that in there. 32. Lovely. And QNH is 1001. That's why I don't want to go using that. So that's why I can't understand those people's minds. What the? Just what? Okay, so QNH 1001. Lovely. Okay, so now it's time to enter in our route. So we're departing
I'm doing good.
from 23 right on the Eclad 1 Romeo.
How are you? I'm doing good.
What does he mean by read back correct? Well, there was no read back, was there? Oh, does he mean by me changing my QNH and squawk? That's probably what he means. Activate that, and then from there we're taking. Oh, I need to actually adjust my route, don't I, on the AMSs. We're going Y53 to M146. Yep. To P6. To bow. And then, as usual, when it comes to landing there, so we're using... I never checked the runways for there. 320 is the winds there, so... 32, we'll probably use runway 25 then. I don't mind which. And then transition... BEL is what we'd normally use, I think. Belfast 1. Actually, no, 3.5 is better than 1.7. So I'll change that. What's the main runway at Belfast then? I'm looking. Because it's got two runways. The main one looks like it's that one there. Yeah, by the terminal. That's the one I'm used to landing on. So that's 2.5 and 07. So we want 25 with the bell 1 transition. That's normally what we have, because obviously when you go in through Belfast, you have to have that transition. No discounts as well. Why does that keep happening? Strange. Just need to close all the doors now, which means I can get the EPU started. We're a bit behind, obviously, with all because we had to request stuff from ATC and all that. So I've done all that, yeah. So what I need to do now is go back to the FMC. I don't know why I went out of the FMC and started in all this in. So transition altitude 6,000, 25 is cost index, 2 is reserves, and then our cruise altitude is 220, and then it's 270 at 25 for the cruise winds. N1 limits, no derates, flaps 5 for takeoff. I still need to enter this in as well. So 0/0 and 0, because there is no wind in my sim anyway. And then we need to enter in the centre of gravity, which will give us a trim of 4.94. So just, yeah, and then enter in all V speeds. 144, so I'll put this up to 159. VNav or LNav aren't working, which is strange. Now I need to go into plan mode. So we're doing a little loop round and then departing. Yeah, and that's it. Perfectly normal. What I expect. So what I need to do now is check the departure chart. So there it is. It's not showing that loop though. It is not showing that loop on there. It's saying going straight to that R254 bit. It's not showing any loop. I don't know why we've got that loop in there. I thought it was weird, but oh, it won't let me delete it. Okay, that's weird. It's put it in itself. So above 2,500, yeah. Above 4,000, then at 5,000, yep. And then at ECLAD, no restriction, so that's it. Do not climb above 5,000 until instructed by ATC. Got any notes on the ECLAD? Climb straight ahead. Turn right. So actually, no, it does want us to intercept the VOR, I think. Information. Nothing there, is there? So I'm happy with that. So what I now need to do is go to flights, smart cars, and I need to enter in our route. So 22,000 now. Enter in the route. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Final Vatsim. Because if I'd done this earlier, I would have got points for doing basically like for setting up the plane and all that, but you know. So I'll put it into APU power now. I mean, I can get rid of these and then set the parking brake. Meaning that all this is finished with. Don't need to use that anymore. So I can put this over to the progress page. It hasn't given me like an initial climb or anything, so I'm just gonna put
Manchester ground, good morning, VC 1873 7, Oslo 319 with whiskey 1001 millibars IFR to Jersey.
continue the use of these devices.
Right, request.
We remind you that smoking aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering
Requesting.
EC1873. Are you able to put in the correct call sign, which will be Echo Zulu Yankee? Stop.
I want to go for the pushback. I want to go left, won't I? It's giving me clearance, face west. So west is... that is left. Oh, disregard. Why?
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Face east. Yeah, he's right. East, it is east. Wow. Got his directions mixed though, he did.
Manchester, ground, hello, yeah, EC1973, is that show correct now, and do you want me to resubmit my flight plan? Yeah, EC1873, can you file your flight plan? Okay.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we'll start the engines now. Lovely. I'll just check everything's all in order. Yeah, the electric gens needs to come on, packs needs to come off. So that these engines can start themselves up.
EC1873, are you ready to copy your clearance? Ready to copy EC1873.
Okay. Right, so at the moment...
EC1873, you're clear to Jersey via Yankee runway 3 left. QH 1011775. Clear to Jersey, Stamford 1 Yankee departure 23 left, walking 7775, EC1873. EC1873, read back correct, report ready for push start.
Oh, what I thought to do is start the other engine and introduce you all to that engine. So they're doing that now. The taxi lights will go on now, I guess.
Set parking brakes.
So it's good engine, good start on engine 2. Put flaps. That might have actually been flaps.
Unlocking gear.
Yeah, that's flaps 5 there.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Alright, request.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Requesting taxi now. So now half hour into the stream we should be good. Well, I need to get taxi instruction first, but yeah. Just waiting for that. Planes look good. Oh yeah, packs can come back on, can't they? And what we also want to do is put them both in continuous. Let's just do a quick checklist. There you go. Okay, so everything should be set there now, I think. We just need to remember to do the landing lights before takeoff, and that's it. So, let's go ahead and start our taxi. Right, we need... So we're going via Golf 4 into Juliet 1. So Golf 4, which is this one here, and then Juliet. So turning here, this is Golf 4, and then left onto Juliet, and the holding point is Juliet 1. Well, hand is off to Tower, who are also online, and approaching departure, who are also online. Who would have thought that? So what we need to do now... Oh yeah, this is why it wasn't working. I've been done. I haven't put on the flight directors yet. Would have been great to take off without flight directors, wouldn't it? So we're going right down to the end, which is Juliet 1. Yes. Is this Juliet 1 here? Yes, it is. This holding point here is Juliet 1. Yeah, oh, by HP means holding point, so... This is the holding point here. Contact tower, so... So we need to contact tower 118.62. And then requesting take off runway 23 right. Actually, the landing lights can come on at this point. There you go, clear for take off, lovely.
Mobile phones must be turned off at all times. Remember to examine the smoke detectors located in the lavatory included by law. You'll find this with all the safety information, barcode, plastic punishment, strong suggestions, and what you want. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask questions.
Okay, so here we are now, taxiing onto the runway, which is 23 right. I can now turn off the aerodrome chart because I don't need it. So there's 3 planes on the ground here. There was an American, an EasyJet, and then me. So we're sat on the runway now with Toga, and instead of using the clock on here, let's use the clock on my yoke, because I actually quite like using it after using it yesterday. So off we go. There's A knots, missed that completely. Okay, whatever.
V1.
There's V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
This thing doesn't want to rotate. Oh, I forgot. It's silly. After doing some VFR flying yesterday, I forgot how this thing feels. It feels completely different. Right, gears going up. All brakes can actually already go like that. Lovely. I'll probably fly this massive loop manually. There's, right, contact departure, so I will have to put it into autopilot so I can contact Manchester radar. So 118.57. Hello. 3,000 feet on the Eclad 1. So at the moment I can only go up as far as 5,000 anyway, unless ATC give me clearance. Right, climb 180. So what I need to do now is get rid of this restriction. I think that's an invalid entry. Okay, I'll have to just ignore restrictions. So it's altitude intervention is the button I use for that. And that's cleared now, that restriction. So this thing will now climb above that. So we want retractables to come off. We want taxi lights, runway turn-offs to come off as well. And then these go into flight mode. So let's just quickly check that. Air conditioning, yes. Start switches, yes. Landing gear, yes. Auto brake, yes. Flaps, not yet. Alternatives, do that. It's transition altitude. I did forget to do the flaps, didn't I? Right, standard pressure, which is just suddenly elevated how high we are. And then throws Unicom and 1-2.8. Belfast is pretty empty at the moment. We're the only people heading there, so that's going to be quiet. Very quiet compared to this. Cross off the charts for Manchester now. Leave it at that for now, I think. Lovely. I finished the shortbread part of my breakfast. And I'm going to finish the tea part of my breakfast. I'm surprised the tea isn't cold. I've been streaming 39 minutes and it isn't cold. How is that possible? Oh yeah, we need to set our landing lights as well. No, not landing lights, sorry, our landing altitude, which is 318, so that rounds to 300, so put that to 300. This thing's climbing at its speed to what it should be now. We've passed that altitude mark, and now we're sort of like sitting there. I'll put it up to that level there, put it into traffic mode, and then get the seatbelts off. Oh yeah, and now we can go to cruising altitude of 22,000. So we were originally given clearance only up to 180. Now I'll be given clearance all the way up to 220. I do like flying this. I'm in the air now, 6 minutes basically. Maybe I would have been alright with 240, you know. I don't know, it's what Simbrief recommended, so it's what I'm sticking with. I will just check. As far as I'm aware, it is normally a transition when we have this sort of Belfast one. It just says direct to Aldergrove, but normally you can't just go direct to the ILS like that. I've always used a transition at Belfast. That's what I've always done, so I will. That's just how you do it at Belfast. Because as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any SIDS. No, there are. Oh, there's a little announcement telling him at 18,000 feet. I don't know why that's put into the Ryanair smart cars, because 18,000 feet is like the American transition altitude. So in America, that's when I'd do the Q&H. But Ryanair's a European airline that don't fly to America, so it makes no sense. We're listening to 40 now, as its range. So we've got 178 miles left on the flight. I mean, I'm basically at 22,000. We might not get I don't think we'll get a contrail yet. Normally you get them in the region of 22,000, but it depends. It depends on. I don't know, it does seem to change. But I don't know what factor determines how it changes. There's a little altitude horn to tell us that we've reached the planned altitude that we've set in the thing, which is 22,000. How long are we going to be at 22,000?
You may
83 miles, so quite a while actually. So I definitely could have gone up to 240, but never mind. We're cruising here at 220. It might have to be only a one flight stream today, I was thinking, because the flight back from or maybe we'll do some, actually, because I can't remember now, I was planning this, I was looking at the legs, it's just crossed my mind now, what were the legs? So if I was going to do this, the next stream I'd do would be Dublin to Leeds Bradford. The problem is that I think I could have planned this out a lot better, but Belfast to Stansted is actually quite a long flight. It's reasonably long. Well, it's longer than any of these, so it might deserve a stream of its own. Actually, what I might do is I'll do one flight today. Yeah, I'll do one flight today, and then maybe some VFR flying if we have time. So let me just change that then. So I'll do one flight today, and then I'll do one flight, say on Wednesday or Thursday evening, or no, Wednesday or Friday evening on that stream. That's when I'll do the Belfast to Stansted flight, and then next Saturday I will then do the Dublin to Leeds Bradford flight. So we'll do one leg from now on, because I don't think I can fit this all in one stream. We started a bit late today after all the ATC as well. So I must have to do it, I think. Just do the one flight today. So doesn't matter, obviously. Really doesn't matter. So we've still got this flight, and we're still. That's what I mean, though. Is at the moment at this rate, we're what, half hour away from Belfast. By that point, the stream will be an hour and 20 minutes long. You know, then I land and all that. That's an hour and 40 minutes maybe. The flight back, then, got all the planning to do. The stream will end up being over 3 hours long, which is too long, because the flight from Belfast is what I might do. Yeah, I think I'll do a bit of VFR flying, possibly, which will make the stream more like the usual 2.5 hours long. That works, doesn't it? Right, so I'm just going to move over to the live control room over here on YouTube and have a look at the chat, if there is any, that is. So we are just sitting here at the moment, I think. That's all we're really doing. So 50 miles to total descent. I'll just check everything's all fine. It is at the moment, I think. Oh, oops. Forgot the landing lights. Good way to check, I guess. So yeah, there's not actually a lot to do on this flight at the moment. Oh, hang on a minute, is that the Island Man? I think it is. I've flown there a good few times. Look at this lovely plane. It does look nice. I think it looks nice anyway. So how long was it now? So unfortunately today my eyes are very itchy. I suspect the pollen is very high today. I can just sense it. It's annoying. It's distracting my ability to talk. So yeah. This is why I'd like more people like chatting in the chat or something, is it actually gives you something to talk about. 45 minutes into the flight. Oh, sorry, no, 17 minutes into the flight. I was looking at the time for some reason. Also, oh yeah, just remembered, I was looking into private planes after I finished the stream last night. Nardo do a lovely Piper 31. It's a very, very similar aircraft to the Beechcraft. It has the same sort of speed. So I think I would definitely get that one. It's about £30, so I'd definitely have a look into it. I think I'm just quickly checking now, which is why it's gone silent. That they accept the Piper 31 as an aircraft. Or is it they accept the Piper 34? It does come under there as other. It just says other, so I reckon they do accept it. Because it's to do with its weight, it is. So it just depends on the weight of it. You can use any aircraft under a certain amount of weight, but I'm not sure what that amount of weight is. But yeah, so that's just that all checked then. Oh, yep, we're in range of the Isle of Man as well. I always like to look at the Isle of Man airport if I can see it. I do like the look of this plane though. It looks so dirty under the wings there. Why is that? It looks really dirty under the wings. That's nuts. Got a little captain's headset down now, I think. Sure you can't press all these little buttons. Buttons. Look at that. Buttons that aren't clickable in a flight sim. You what? Actually, another thing I have forgotten to check. What's the weather down in down there? It's still 330-ish sort of weather. Belfast, we've got another plane that's just spawned in at. It's an EasyJet that's just spawned in at Manchester, so it's doing the same flight as us. Obviously, it hasn't left Manchester yet, and we have, so we'll be there first. We'll definitely be there first. It's not a debatable subject that will happen. Oh, I did not notice that. 12 miles to descent. So I'll pop it down to, what is the altitude on the actual? It's 4,000 or above. So, and then the ILS is 2,500. I'm just going to check that, obviously. I want to check it. Approach ILS. I'm not sure. It's Zulu, I think we're using. That's the one with the correct transition. Yeah, it is. It says there even that VOR Belfast required. So that is what we do. So you start at 4,000 from there or above, and then 2,500 down. So that's all accurate. Lovely. Oh, another thing I've forgotten to do. Wow, we're well behind today. Is set up everything there is required for landing. So transition altitude. Put that in there. Completely missed that out. And then another thing we also need to do is put in our arrival speed. Oh great, I forgot about that curse status. Please. Please. Why do I have to have that ATIS in my game? Why does it have to happen? Oh, whatever. Why did Vatsim make their Unicom the same frequency as this ATIS? They just did it to annoy people. Right, so set that in there. And then it's 248, of course. Well, I was wondering why I was so bored at cruise. It's because I should have been doing all of that. But I wasn't. Because I'd forgotten. This is what happens when like, you fly a ton of other planes. Like, between flying this one last week and this one now, I've flown a Cessna 172. I've flown a Beechcraft Baron 58. And I've flown an Aerosoft Airbus A320. So it's just like your memory of the plane just goes away. So we're descending now. Only 85 miles away. So that's good. Good place to descend, I think. Quite a slow descent. Probably planned, isn't it? I would love to try and get that thing at the top working. Where is it? Oh, it's Ryanair plane's not equipped with it. Well, that's how you start the clock then, I guess. I don't know. I've just zoomed into like max volt and then I'm viewing it on the stream. It's quite funny. I don't know why I did that, but it's funny. So in terms of charts, I want to also look at the aerodrome chart. So it's not aerodrome, sorry, docking chart. So it said, what was it? For some reason, annoyingly, I need to make it a full screen tab to view it. Grand view stands 25 and 26. So that's it there. 25 to 26 is what we do. So, and also, you know what I was saying, I haven't updated my air rack. I've just noticed. This route is still running on the old air rack anyway. So I shouldn't have updated. It's still running on the old one. I mean, it hasn't made any difference to procedures, but, you know. Mostly the squeaks on my chair are actually like the loudest things my mic picks up. Why does my chair squeak? It's really annoying. It's always been annoying and it's not going to stop being annoying. Robot. Let's just rename it Robot to be funny. Not that that's funny. Actually, to kill their time while we're waiting to the descent and whatever, we don't have to do anything until 10,000 feet, so... Well, 12,000 feet, I think I'd like to do the seatbelts. We're looking at the tours they do for the flying club. They do so many, it's nuts. Honestly, we really need to try some of the crazy stuff. But we do need to try some of the crazier ones, definitely. Because there's some of them that are just like nuts. So there's one that is like just beechcraft stuff, which is crazy. There's a world tour, which is also pretty nuts. They do some big ones on that. All of them are like 2 hours long. That'd be crazy. Imagine us doing that. That'd be cool. I think, anyway. There was a New York tour I saw. That looked quite good as well. And then we've got like rating tours. We're not doing those. And then we've got like proper tours. So there's the Pacific Coastal one that we're doing. I've done the first 2 legs of that already, but I could definitely do more of that. And then there's an English one, but unfortunately the English one, the first, some of the legs it wouldn't understand in terms of what was there. There's a French one, there's a Swedish one, a Caribbean one, a Tasmania one, it's nuts, there's lots there, so, and then also you can just do random flights, you never run out. Oh, there you go, 12,000, so we'll go ahead and put in the lights. Where are they? No, not lights, sorry, they go signs. The lights are at 10,000, I've got mixed up there. 24 miles to the Belfast Vryr, where we'll turn right, loop past the airport, and then land. What's the plan? I might go direct to the ILS, because you can also do that. You can go direct to the ILS. So, you know what, to make this flight a little bit shorter, let's just do that. Because you can do that, it's not against the rules. You can, it's perfectly allowed. In fact, where is it? The approach. It does clearly say here that you can do that. So, the restriction is 4,000. Where's the restriction? It's on this chart here. I'm trying to look if it's 4,000 or above, basically. Come in and then join the ILS there, which you can do. It doesn't actually say what category of aircraft that's for. It just says direct arrival via southeast. We're coming from the southeast. We weren't originally planning direct arrival, but why not? There's no other planes there, so it's not like we have to do a loop around the airport. I'll just get the flaps out to try and sort of help it slow down. Oh, I accidentally took it out of autopilot there by doing that. But that's the thing, I will take control of the altitude to try and get this thing to go back down to where it should be. And it can go more idle than that, so... Oh, it turns out it can't. So we're catching back with it. This is a bit silly, isn't it? You know, but flying with Mad Chili, known for not being very sensible whatsoever. I don't know. Unfortunately, this thing won't stay like below a certain speed. It just won't do that. But you know, I actually need to slow down now because it's gonna start going above the limit otherwise. I'm not that high anymore. Compared to where we should be anyway. Oh there you go, it's got hold of the VOR now. And the glide slope, God. Which means this thing's actually going to have some sense now. Saved ourselves quite a bit of time there on the flight, so I'm okay with that. And we're basically on course again now. Good. We're a little bit fast, obviously, but... Right now it's not even me controlling it, it's the computer controlling it. Like the computer of the plane, I mean. Oh dear, we are speeding a little bit, I think. Right, the plane's going manual now. Actually, can the gear even go out at this stage? I don't think so, but no mind. What are we doing? No mind. This thing's actually slowing down now, though. So I'm just glad this thing's actually, you know, slowing down. This is probably going to be a rough landing, you know, but never mind.
Sink rate 1,000.
Maybe we should have stuck to our original plan, but never mind, it's too late for that now.
400. Pull up. 300. Sink rate.
Yeah, asking us to pull up is basically the perfect thing.
200. Pull up. Sink rate 100.
Our speed's actually no longer an issue.
50. 40. 30. 10. 20. 10.
That wasn't a great landing, was it? Has to be under 600. Oh, phew. 547, that was close. As long as it doesn't get rejected, it's fine. That was not bad, though. It was bad. Oh well. Pretty bad landing, never mind. It's right in there. We can accept it. surprised we managed to land at all at that rate. Everybody welcome to Belfast, where we had an extremely rough landing, an extremely stupid approach where I decided to change my approach too late, and overall a typical Ryanair landing done badly. And that includes anybody watching the stream and anybody on the plane. There's 172 of them in fact, so, you know. So it stands 20, what was it, 26, no 25, 26, so gauge 25, no. Handler is unknown, so, oh yeah, there's only one handling agent here, so it's the other Irish airline, which is Aer Lingus. Not really sure what half that flight was about, but never mind. We could probably do a bit of VFR flying now. I'm not really sure. That's what I think. It's now 30 minutes into the stream. There's no way we have time to go all the way to Stansted, is there? That's the thing. I would have, but not time. Always get confused here at this stand. Like how on earth you get in. Oh, it's there. Sometimes you have to go in, and then like that, it's confusing which stand I'm parking at. Oh, I'm going to drive through the stair track at that rate. What's going on today? I turn left here, it should be good, right? The marshal's normally pretty broken though, isn't he? Like, last time he was telling me, my engines are cut and all that, so now it's time for us to go down to here, the door section. And then do deboarding. Don't know why I put 188. I've also just remembered that I should have been on, I should have switched on the APU after landing, which I didn't, so not particularly prepared today. Time to turn everything off and get this thing off. So everything's off now, I think. Everything that should be off is off. Yeah, plane's gone to cold and dark setting. Good parking, at least. Well, as long as this flight hasn't been rejected, we're good. Let's just hope it wasn't rejected, eh? If it wasn't rejected, we're okay. It's pending. So it's gone to pending because it's not hard enough to be rejected, but it's still hard. So considering it's a tour, Hopefully they'll let it go, otherwise I can't physically complete the tour if it gets rejected. As far as I'm aware, I don't think you can if it gets rejected, so... What I don't understand is why there's so much noise. Right, let's turn off GSX then. I don't understand, where's that noise coming from? Because everything's off. Literally everything is off. Wait, isolation valve's still on. It is a weird one, that, like, why it continues to make noise when everything in the entire plane is off. How can it still make noise? Like, what exactly is making noise on this plane right now? Flight directors are still on. That needs to... Oh, the TCAS was still on. So I don't understand, like, what is making this noise? What is it that's making the noise? Everything's off. It's a weird one. Never mind. So then we are going to do a bit of VFR flying. Just one flight. Then VFR flying. So I've put that in there. So I'll do just one, the really short one. So it was Flying Club, and then Flying Club and then Logbook. No, Flying Club and then Tours. Then Alpine Valleys. That's correct, lovely. And then Sky Vector Charts, get them open. So, and then the speed was, what, 170? And then this one is another short flight. So, 10 minutes, this reckons. So, not long. But of course, we need to load it in. So, let's go ahead and select aircraft. And then Beechcraft. Make sure the registration is correct, which it is. Obviously, our little Mad Chili plane. And then I want to go to... Well, is the fuel level the same from when we left last time? It's not. We have enough to complete one flight, though. So go to airport, and then it's LFNA, was it? I think it was LFNA that we're leaving from. Yeah, it is. To a place called LFNC. We have to load in on the active runway, so... And again, we're going to have to sort of be quite weird with this, and constantly... So this next airport is actually at a... that's the wrong airport. It's at an elevation of 3,000, so... We've got enough fuel to complete one flight. I can't actually fuel up here anyway. Think about it, I could have just fueled up in Belfast, but never mind. This thing is so quiet. compared to the other plane I was just flying. And then I want VFR squawk. Oh, and I also need to go into options and then general. No, not general, so display. Traffic. Yeah. Roughly, I think, I don't know, 8,000 maybe for altitude. Autopilot can come in. Actually, no, I don't want that. Okay, and then it's time to go, I guess. Oh yeah, first of all, I do need to go ahead and move this GPS. To my desktop. My other desktop area. I'm just going to move that. I'm trying to figure out a place where I can put the SkyTrack. Actually, I can put it there because it's not getting in the way of anything. Which means I can have a bigger GPS, which is what I wanted. And then, so we're going direct to LFNC. 28 miles. Put it into rain mode, obviously. I think what I'm going to do is route along this. I'm going to use the river for guidance. That's what I'll do. It's what makes it so interesting, isn't it? This is why I like the VFR flying. So let's go. Weird that 1 minute ago I was flying a massive 737 and now I'm flying a teeny little Beechcraft. How odd. I forgot to do that, obviously. Did forget to set up the ATC window, no mind. Yeah, what I'm going to do is try and follow this valley. Is what I'm going to attempt.
1686, descend and maintain flight level 210, each Oscar Echo Mike Alpha.
So I'm probably going to actually follow.
1673.
What I'm probably going to end up doing anyway is
Each Mike Alpha Delta, radar contact 2 miles northeast of Lima Foxtrot, November Alpha 3100, altimeter 2992.
yeah, I'm definitely going to use this river because at the other end of this river is the airport we're using. So this sort of altitude seems good. I think 4,000 then.
Flight level 2101686. Each Mike Alpha Delta, contact Alpha Phase Center at 120.85.
Let's go to 5,000 just to make sure. But we are definitely clear. I also forgot to start the clock on there. Oh wait, did I remember to start SkyTrack? Great. Oh, great. I didn't. That was a bit stupid of me. Really? 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 That was pretty silly of me. It was really silly of me.
Turn right, heading 360, descend and maintain flight level 380, Delta 246 heavy, turn right.
Why do I always forget to start SkyTrack?
Turn left, heading 135. 2692, turn and maintain flight level 380, 1686, turn right, heading
Right, lovely.
140, descend and maintain flight level.
Never mind. It's a bit silly, but never mind. Right, part 2. Start. I can actually have a clock this time. That was obviously really silly of me, but never mind.
Resume on navigation. Air France 7513.
And then go back to following this valley. Never mind. Ugh.
Beach Oscar Echo Mike Alpha Delta Marseille Center. Clock 6556.
That was really silly, obviously, but never mind. Did that a few times yesterday as well. Forget to start Skytrack and have to start over. Luckily, these are such short flights and we hadn't really even taken off yet. So what am I going to have to do?
Alpha Delta, contact Marseille Center on 120.85.
What I'm going to do is follow this valley here, which will eventually, it does make the flight itself a little bit longer than planned, but it's what makes this route so nice. Because we can't go over the mountains, so we'll have to find a route around them. That's the point of going VFR. Can't rely on my GPS to do this. I mean, I've got, obviously, I can see the terrain from my GPS, but that's all I can really tell. That's about as good as we can manage.
Going to 124.55334. 3716. Turns left heading 325. Proceed on course.
So obviously we will be off course a little bit. This is the valley, this is the river, so we want to follow this, basically, all the way. And it'll eventually take us to our airport.
17,000. Descend and maintain 17,000. 6113.
So it's so like nice to do VFR flying now. We've got to do more of this on streams because it's fun. But yeah, and then just follow this windy river, and it should take us to right by our airport, which by the looks of it is just literally on the river almost.
40903. Contact Milan Center on 124.925. 8350. Climb and maintain flight level.
So we're at 5,000 now, yeah? Good.
Climb and maintain flight level 380.8350. Going to 124.925. 40903.
I mean, I've had to go 4 miles off course, but I couldn't go over that. That's the thing. I'd have to go up to like 10,000 feet, which I couldn't do in time. And also, plus we get a much nicer view this way, so why not?
Descend and maintain 16,000. Lufthansa 4130. Marseille Center.
Yeah, this definitely made it the length of the stream good.
80. 26902. Contact Milan Center on 124.925.
Look at this little plane.
903. Marseille Center. Roger.
And then at the end of this river, which is here, we just continue to follow the valley to reach our destination. Which is only 17 miles away. And at this speed should take us about 5 minutes according to the GPS. I reckon it'll take us a bit longer than that. We've been in the air 5 minutes already. This flight was supposed to take us 10 minutes, so, you know. Maybe that's pretty accurate. I think that first leg we did was actually the longest one on the entire tour. At 21 minutes for that amount. I found another one that's 21 minutes. It is slightly longer, 2 miles longer. So 60 miles. Another 60 miler, but that's identical. There's a 59 mile one there. Oh, 74 miles. That's definitely the longest then. 74 miles. So 26 minutes. That's the longest flight on the entire tour. That's nuts. So actually you have to turn a bit more now to follow the river again. This is what's useful about things like rivers. They're very good to just like, you know, navigate yourself around. Because we can't go to that mountain, can we? I mean, we can go over this mountain, this little mini one, but we can't go over that big bit. No, this thing can't climb that fast. You know, if it's such a short flight, this thing can't climb enough. And then there's we just follow that round basically to the airport. So looking like maybe runway. So no, runway like 0 or something like that. So look at what runways have they got down there then? Because I think now it's time to sort of tune the traffic. So select a runway for landing. 3-4. Announce full stop landing. Position 12 miles away at the moment, so this is where we start our turn, because the river should have ended now. Yeah, it has. Or, I'm not sure if it's a river actually, it's a lake. A lake. We'll make our turn now. Round back towards where the airport should be. I'm not sure where the runway where the airport will be exactly. It's kind of hard to tell where anything is on these little VFR flights that you do. But that's the thing, this flight should have been 24 miles long. So far we've already been flying 22 miles. So that's like, yeah, that's how big a detour we've taken. We could have gone straight over that mountain there. Straight over it. That was direct. But this thing getting that high and then immediately diving down to the airport, that's not happening. You know, this thing can't climb that much for a 24-mile flight. That's impossible. Also, we get better scenery this way, so I'm not complaining. Quite a few planes in the area, obviously. Lots of planes in the area. There's always Ryanairs in the area, obviously. Air France regionals, quite a few of them around. I mean, that's expected since we are in France. Only 5 miles out now. I think that's the runway there. It could be anyway. I think that is. It's always hard to spot these airports, but I think I might have just got a little bit of it. So we need to start ascending, definitely. Yeah, we're only 4 miles out, so it's not that far, is it? So put back on the throttle a little bit. Well, we try to find this airport, which I think if we just turn left after this bit here, that's where it'll be. So I just turn here. I think I'll see the airport. Yeah, I do see the airport. Lovely, that is good. I wasn't sure whether that would work, but it did. Turned out it did work. Okay, flat's going full, gears going down. This thing has to slow down. We're a little bit high speed. Remember, put it on the parking brake maybe. It's best to slow one of these things down. I'm not sure how realistic that is. So even the parking brake is not slowing it that much. Crazy. Why are the brakes on these things so bad? That's what I want to know. And 11.5 minutes that was. And we flew 32 miles in the end, so we added 8 miles to our journey. No GSX at this airport. That's expected. There. So clear the runway, put that off, stop recording that. That was a very enjoyable flight, I think. Did a little bit of GA flying and a little bit of proper flying in the Ryanair, despite a little bit of a bumpy landing. Which definitely could be improved, couldn't it? I muted the wrong thing there. I meant to mute the desktop audio, not the mic. I don't think they said like if it's been rejected or not. It still says pending, so wait and see on that one, I guess. Hopefully it gets accepted, otherwise the entire tour will be a bad idea. Because obviously it will cancel off the tour, so, you know. So in the flying club we did some good flights there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed doing it myself, so that's good. Anyway, I'm just going to move that over and then move my monitors. And also my yoke needs unplugging, obviously. All good. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.